Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving.
Poker really changed my life one day when I ended up going to the same casino Joe was working at.
I met Rebecca at the Crazy Moose Casino in Mount Lake Terrace.
And he approached my sister and I as we were walking into the casino. About a 2-minute conversation. And as we were walking into the casino, I said, "Wish us luck."
I said, "I don't believe in luck."
And so I instantly thought, what a jerk.
'Cause every hand's a winner. And every hand's
Because it was so much fun at that poker night that night. We just continued going, and I kind of got to know him a little better through conversation and seeing how he acted towards people, and just got to know his personality better. And then I realized he wasn't being a jerk, he was just kind of being sarcastic and himself.
She would come in, you know, semi-frequently, and so we didn't really actually get a chance to know each other until we actually started hanging out.
Part of his personality that started appealing to me was how funny he is and how personable he is. He was always friendly with everybody there. And as time went on and we started dating, I realized no matter where we go, he pretty much knows someone anywhere, everywhere.
So we would just hang out, do nothing, watch TV, watch movies. I mean, we'd go places with my friends. Not people from the casino, obviously. And it's just so easy. We didn't have to force conversation.
Because he is so talkative, it was easy to carry a conversation with him.
It went by so fast. I mean, it was just so much fun. I enjoyed every minute of it. I still do. I can't wait for the rest.
Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again.
We had started secretly dating for a couple months because they are not allowed to date their patrons at the casino.
It was obviously a conflict of interest to be dating a customer or ask customers on dates, so we had to do it, you know, not in the eye of, you know, the casino, so it was very secretive.
After we had been dating for a little bit, we realized we hadn't really been on a date, so it was about 11 or 12 at night, and when we were having this discussion, it was about 11 or 12 at night. So we decided we should have our first date, and we should do it then and there, and the only thing pretty much open was McDonald's. So we went inside McDonald's and we had a nice date.
That was the first time that we acknowledged that we were a couple and were eating at some place. So we just called that our first date.
I don't recall exactly what I ordered on our first date, but knowing me, it was a happy meal. Our first kiss. It was out in the parking lot at the casino.
It was really dumb of me because it was right in the middle of the parking lot of the casino that I was working at the Crazy Moose. And if anybody saw me, I could have got fired on the spot. It was really dumb, but it was spontaneous, and it was amazing. It was the best kiss I've ever had in my life.
He kissed me, and it was awesome. I knew I was in love right then and there, and I knew I was going to marry him. Joe and I were very happy. Both my nieces were living with me, and my dog and a cat and a hamster and a fish. Our trip to Hawaii was planned because we were going there for his family reunion.
And I had been tossing around the idea for a few months, 3-4 months of should I or shouldn't I do it in Hawaii. And then I thought to myself, why shouldn't I do it in Hawaii?
And I was completely clueless, did not see it coming.
I had packed the ring in one of my sister's luggage, her suitcases, because I knew Rebecca would end up going through mine for some reason or another.
It was a magical trip to paradise when we went there.
We went to the beach, Ala Moana State Park on Oahu. That was our last day there. It was the 17th of July. And my family brought champagne and we went for one last little walk on the beach.
We started walking down towards the water, then off into the sunset when he turned and stopped me and looked at me and said the most romantic, amazing things.
I told her, for Rebecca, from the moment that our lips first touched, I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. Would you please do me the honor of being my bride?
It was all very romantic, and I remember thinking the only thing in my mind to do was, number one, drop your purse, to let it just fall off your shoulder, and number two, don't say I love you back. Let him finish. And I was so excited that all I could reply was really, really, really. I eventually said yes. It took me about 100 reallys. And I said yes, and we stood up and kissed.
For me, the world stopped. I don't remember a sound, a color. I just remember looking up into her eyes, and that was all that was on this earth for me at that moment in time. It was really awesome.
It was the most exciting day of my life. Joe has this little personality about him. He wears his hat sideways and he thinks he's just the big bad man that nobody should mess with. But it's actually really cute because he is the biggest softie in the world.
Her smile is infectious. Her laugh is music. She's the best person I know. And I always thought I was the best person that I knew.
He's always very funny and witty and a little obnoxious at times. And that was just part of his personality I grew to really like. She
reminds me of Elmira from the Animaniacs when it comes to animals. She will chase them down and hug them and cuddle them and love them forever and ever and ever and ever. And that's not an exaggeration. She will do that with any cat, any dog, anything that has fur and is cuddly. She lets her dog sit in the front seat. This is a big dog, mind you. This dog is 110 pounds. So one of the first things she said to me was, "Good luck."
And he said, "I don't believe in luck."
I don't know, how else do you explain how I found Rebecca? I mean, that's all it was pure luck. She fell right into my arms and I caught her and I'll never let her go.